Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of
Shit Scary.
Lucía como una persona encorvada que vestía una túnica con capucha puntiaguda.
When this planet may no longer be habitable.
By a killer who's become known as the Night Stalker. A killer who apparently
Míralo, ahí está.
Lives under a nuclear sword of Damocles.
Opportunity to forge a new world order. When we are successful, we have a real chance at this new world order.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Scary Shit. Today we brought back another special guest. We brought back PKILLAAH. Woo! Let's clap it up for her. Yay! We brought her back because she says she has a lot of scary stories to tell.
So
and we
many
want to hear them.
stuff.
We want to hear them. We had you on the podcast, what, like 5 months?
December. It was in December. Remember?
5 months. Oh, yeah, during Christmas.
Literally
We brought you.
Christmas.
and
No, I think
then-
it was November actually.
No, it was
November,
December.
December. Okay.
It was December.
One of
It
those.
was December because we had the lights.
We had Christmas
Oh, you're right, you're
decorations.
right.
Yeah, and you told us a couple good scary stories that time. You told us like 2 good ones.
Yeah.
And then we're like, dude, we need to bring her back again to tell us the rest of the story.
Wait, did she tell? Did you tell about the one that we heard in Big Bear?
Yeah, she did. She told about
I
that
talked
one.
about
You
the lady.
did.
The
Mhm.
lady.
The lady.
I don't know if I talked
Predicted
about
your... What predicted...
Nah, that's all your grandma and
That's all
stuff.
your
Right?
grandma.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that episode, go watch that podcast episode. She told some really scary stories in that episode. Go watch that. Come back and listen to more scary
And
stories.
You won't
with
fucking
her.
believe it. She did a backflip in that one.
I really did.
You-
Double back flip.
I did my bad food.
A back front. I did a back front. What the fuck is a back front?
Yeah, but do you believe in ghosts?
Oh yeah, I believe in ghosts, spirits, the afterlife, all that.
Yeah.
I'm a strong believer.
Have you
My
ever
ears.
witnessed like anything like paranormal, anything scary?
Well, I was telling you guys earlier. I guess I don't know if this is paranormal. Probably it is. No, like sleep paralysis.
Mhm.
Have you guys had it before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've had it twice, but the first time I remember I took a nap during the day. I was in my room. It was during the day, and I remember out of nowhere, like I woke up, but my body was like frozen. And I remember at the end of the bed, I saw like this shadow. Why are you laughing?
No, I'm not
It
laughing.
happened to you
No,
too,
no,
huh?
no.
Am I
What's
telling
Funny
your
is that
story?
He looks like he has like Tourette. He was like...
No, I started scratching my chin, and I didn't want to go like this.
Go
so I
back
didn't
to he
wanna
was
do
like...
that. All right, bro. Relax. All right, good luck.
Anyways, get back to the scary. I'm scared. Okay, but anyways, I had sleep paralysis, so I woke up out of nowhere. My body was frozen, and I remember looking at the end of the bed. I saw this really scary like shadow. It looked terrifying. So the first thing I did was like, I tried to like move my head like to the side, but it didn't work. And I just remember I was trying to like call out for my mom. It's when I used to live with my mom. So I remember in my head I was like screaming, yelling out for my mom, like, "Mom, ayúdame, ayúdame!" Like I can't move, no me puedo mover. And I just remember like nothing was happening, and I was like so scared because I felt like the shadow like kind of like get on top of the bed, and I felt like my stomach getting like heavy, like pressure. And after that, I just remember I just closed my eyes because I wanted it to stop, and then I woke up like an hour later, and then I was able to like move my body.
It's just crazy how like everybody that we brought on the podcast for Scary Show or just any podcast, they all have like literally the same exact story of
Sleep
like
paralysis?
sleep paralysis.
Yeah,
Like it's just not basic. It's
well,
scary.
it's the thing. I feel like people
That-
experience it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I never experienced
You've
it,
never,
and I
well,
hope
that's
I
good.
never.
Hopefully you don't.
I hope I
'cause
never do. I get it
I hope you
tonight.
do.
You're gonna have like 3 scary
Except for guys,
monsters.
I did it.
Yeah, bro. Like
No, it was scary. Honestly, I was like, I don't want
Yeah.
to have it again because it was weird. Like being frozen, I wanted to move and I couldn't. It's like I was a vegetable.
it's just it's something I don't understand. Like what is sleep paralysis? Like how come everybody gets and it's all the same experience? You know, something pushing on their chest and stuff. It's just
well, the
weird.
definition of it, I think, is when your body is still sleeping. Right? But okay, I don't know. It's like when you wake up too early and your body's still asleep, but your mind like is awake.
what tripped me out is
Some shit like that.
But like, how does everybody
They don't
see
sync
a?
up, huh? That's
They
what-
don't sync up. I think.
But how does everybody see like a shadow, like a dark figure, like an ugly thing? You know, that's
we
just
should Google
weird.
it right now. Sleep paralysis. Why is it always a dark shadow?
You know,
I don't know why.
Saul. I remember when Saul came, he said that he has sleep paralysis, and he said that sleep paralysis is like a dream. Like it's in your head. Like it's not actually happening in real life. Because the shit would happen to him, and his mom would catch him like catch him in middle of sleep paralysis, but nothing. Like she didn't see anything, but he would see that he was awake and he was like looking at stuff, and like he was saying like, oh, to me it was more like in my head. It was in my dream. And what tripped me out, I remember like, you brought up like you feel like heaviness in your chest. I haven't felt that. I remember when I got sleep paralysis, I was on my side. But I remember somebody saying that when you feel that in your chest, it's because a spirit's sitting on you.
Have you guys ever heard of the Hat Man?
No.
You guys ever heard of that? Yeah, you heard of it? I guess there's you like how everybody has sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Some people actually like witness in their sleep a guy like in wearing all black. He has a big coat and he has like those old fancy hats, like the one the magicians use.
Yeah.
And they all always witness that guy.
You
Like
want
standing in the corner by the doorway, or like standing next to them while they're asleep, or on the edge of their bed.
Specific person.
Everybody. I had a friend I brought on the podcast a long time ago. I took down the video, but she was a guest, and she was telling me that she had experienced him multiple times while she was trying to sleep in her room, and she just thought her room was haunted. But it turns out, like, I guess this thing was following everywhere because she had to sleep over at one of her friend's house, and she was sleeping on the couch, and she woke up and he was like standing over her in the couch.
Oh my god.
And she couldn't see a face. She just saw the hat, like the figure of the hat in his face, like the figure of his face,
Undertaker.
like Undertaker type of thing.
Yeah.
And she flipped the fuck out, and she told me like she hasn't seen it in a long time.
Damn.
You know, the people that see the Hat Man, those people use melatonin. Melatonin is like when a lot of people that use melatonin, they say they see the Hat Man.
What is that?
Melatonin? I don't.
Yeah,
I've never.
like
seen
when you sleep and melatonin helps you sleep.
It's the gummies.
Oh.
Like
I don't like melatonin though because in the morning
Yeah. They
it
say
makes you feel super like.
they say melatonin is not good for you to go to sleep.
Yeah, but that's just weird. Like the thing that scares me is that when something happens to you, you find out other people witness the same thing. Isn't that like scary? Like knowing that fact that a lot of people have seen the same thing you have.
Yeah.
Especially
Not being the only one.
not
It's
being
like-
the only one. Like fuck, I witnessed that shit too.
Yeah.
I'll feel like at peace because I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
But also fearless, like dang, like this is like happening to everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like that, I would be, because sometimes when something's going on with me and I get scared, like fuck, like am I the only one? And then I find out everybody else is. I'm like, okay,
Yeah. Low key, it's
I'm
like
not
Freddy
the only
Krueger.
one.
You know how he's in people's dreams.
yeah. Oh, that's
So this
scary.
sleep paralysis
bro.
monster is probably like Freddy
That's
Krueger.
scary. Well, let's get into the videos and stories. I have a video, but before I show the video, there's actually a case, like a story that goes with it. It's based in Mexico. I know you have kids, so I don't know if this story is gonna make you feel some type of way. But it's about this lady. It's based in Mexico. So this lady was working at a gas station, and at the gas station, her job was to check the trailers. You know how they have the big trailers and stuff. They check the back. So her job was to check them, like inside. Pull things out, restock the store and stuff like that. And I guess this one time, she was doing that. She was doing her job, and she saw one of the trailers had like the door open a little bit. So she got curious. She's like, what's going on? So she never seen the trailer before. She said the trailer looked weird. So she approached it and opened it, and she like a big like nasty smell hit her. Like it like took her breath away. Yeah, like rotten.
Oh.
And she was like, what the heck? And she started, and there were like black trash bags everywhere in the trailer.
Oh no.
So she started opening them, and she found that there was kids' arms in there, kids' legs, what did he say?
Decapitated head.
Yeah, heads of kids on there.
Gosh.
Like all dead kids in there. And she flipped out and got out the trailer and started like crying and flipping out and telling everybody there's kids in there. There are kids in there that are dead. The trailer took off. The trailer took off. They couldn't find the trailer.
The trailer took off. Like so, whoever owned the trailer. It
Yeah,
just, like,
they
took
left,
off?
and they couldn't ever track the trailer.
What?
And she was crying, and they were trying to calm her down, and she was like, "No, I want to go home. I want to go see my kids." And then, like, I think like a week later, they found her dead in the trash bag.
They found her dead in the
Yeah,
trash bag?
they found her dead in the trash bag, and then there was like a note in the trash bag that said, "This is what you get for being a snitch." Yeah.
Oh
And
my gosh! And did
and we
they ever
had, dude,
resolve that? Like, did they ever find out who it was? Or
No, they never found out.
Bro, Bro, that is so scary.
It happened back
what
in
happened to her
2018.
kids? Anything or no?
I don't know.
It was just her that got
I think it
like-
was just her. It happened 2018. It was all
Remember
over
seeing that.
Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
And like the way she was
What?
crying, you can tell like it's actual fear.
Yeah, for real.
I have a video of her
I
crying.
see it.
It's so sad, dude. I was like, damn.
He said there's kids' bodies everywhere.
Mhm.
Imagínense que lleguen y la vean así. Ya tranquilizarse para llegar bien a su casa a cuidar a sus hijos. Tranquilo. Llévame a mi casa. Que lo traigo para despertar. Ya se extraña mucho a mi casa. Como tarimas en el camión. Ay, yo me quiero con mi hijo. Sí, pero señor, me va a ver allá. Primero necesitan tranquilizarse, porque si llega hacia su casa, los va a asustar. Cuida a tus niños. Sí, ¿qué le pasó? ¿Qué le pasó?
This video was taken just moments after a woman found a truck full of children's bodies. This video was originally posted on Facebook back in 2018 and it has been circulating the internet since. This incident took place at a gas station in Michoacan, Mexico, where the lady worked at. Her job was to inspect the semi-trucks that passed through the gas station. And as she was inspecting a particular truck, she noticed that the back door of the truck was left a little open. She then took a look inside the back of the truck and saw something that turned her whole world upside down. She saw hundreds of children's body parts on multiple black bags. I'm talking about pieces of little legs, little arms, and decapitated heads. The lady then started panicking as seen in the beginning of the video. She was trying to let the words out but couldn't due to the distress.
Imagínense que lleguen y la vean así.
The only word she couldn't say was that she wanted to go home and see her kids. Guys, I don't know exactly what happened to the woman afterwards, but many people online claimed that the woman went to the police and told them what happened. And a couple days later, she was found inside a suitcase completely dismembered with a letter that said, "This is what you get for being a snitch." This is a really, really sad story to talk about.
Like, how would you feel? You're a mother and you see something like that.
Shit, well, yeah, I would freak the fuck out. I probably
It's
like
traumatizing.
panic, and then I probably think someone's like watching as I'm in that trailer. I definitely want to. I'd probably like call 911 right away and probably start running away from like the scene because
Yeah.
I'd probably feel like I wasn't supposed to see that. Somebody's probably watching me see that, and I probably would feel like, damn, someone's probably gonna try to kill me for seeing that, you know?
Dude,
And that's crazy that like she died.
she died.
Somebody
Yeah,
did
like,
that,
did
crazy
that,
part is,
that's
like,
the
she
sad
seen it.
part.
It was in Mexico, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something that touches, that hurts me the most. Is that, like, obviously murder is very sad, it's a very unfortunate thing, but when it happens to kids, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
a
so
whole different
innocent.
feeling. Like,
Yeah.
it's so sad, you know? Like, oh man.
But it gives you like the question, like, why kids? What was like, who was running that?
And the
It can
thing
be a
is,
child.
It's bags of kids.
It can be.
like
It could be a
arms,
child
heads.
trafficking ring. It can
Yeah.
be like
Yeah.
like conspiracy theories. Like people were saying, like, oh, it's a higher ups like that do that. It can be cartel. It can be anything. Like,
Yeah.
crazy.
And it was just so sad, and like to find out that she died after, like a week later from finding that.
That's the
And there's a
scariest
note
thing.
saying that this is what you get for being a snitch.
That's terrible.
And
man.
you know, and that's how you know there's terrible people out there like that. And
Yeah,
it
who have like
sucks.
no remorse, or like crazy to think that somebody's like so crazy in their head that they'll do stuff to like little kids, you know?
Yeah.
Talking about like, you know, murders and people like bodies being found in bags, it reminds me of a story I saw a while back. I don't remember the specific details, but I know it wasn't a part of Mexico. I forgot what part. But I remember in this specific part of Mexico, there was people that kept going missing in this specific like small like pueblo. So just like, so you guys can keep that in mind. So, and the people that would constantly go missing were like women. And in that specific pueblo, there was like a husband and a wife who they sold like meat to like the neighborhood or whatever, and people would always buy meat from them. And they would always do really good. They would have like a lot of meat or whatever. And until one day, I guess the neighbors kind of started like saying how like the meat tasted like just very different. Like it didn't taste like, you know, like normal meat. It just had like a different flavor, a different smell or whatever. So So I guess they ended up finding out. I guess the police ended up getting involved, and they found out that like the people that had been missing were murdered by the husband. I guess like he was like raping the women or whatever, and they would end up like chopping up their bodies and like using the meat, and then they would sell it to like the pueblo, distribute it to them. Yeah, and they ended up finding like a lot of like different like bones or whatever like in their home or whatever, and that's how like they found out like where everyone was like going missing.
But I heard like people like if like you eat humans like you get what was it called like cold sores.
If you eat humans?
Yeah, because there's
I've never
because there's this story. Because there's this story of a woman. I remember a long time ago. I remember hearing this when I was a kid, and it was because my sister's friend's mom said that she went on a date with a guy, and she met him like out of nowhere, and he was always really sweet, always really nice, and they went on several dates with each other. And she said that he would always like offer like to like come to her house. He would always offer her to come to his house, and she would say no. But they would kiss and like have like relations. And she started finding out that she would have like cold sores like in her lip. She went to go check it up, and the doctor said like these type of cold sores you get when like either I forgot there was a reason, and there was the other reason was like if you're like eating human remains. And later she found out that the guy would eat human remains and eat like women. Yeah, and I remember that's why like that's my question. Like
I feel like that's a fetish awesome. To imagine.
Yeah,
that's like someone's like fantasy just to keep eating a human.
What would you do in that situation? Like you find out like in your pueblo that you ate this person's meat. Like,
there was
I would throw
pause.
I would probably turn vegan. Honestly, no.
Yeah,
I don't know. I would probably be so disgusted and just I wouldn't. I don't know. I probably couldn't believe that I actually. Yeah, literally.
There was a case. I don't know if it was.
I would question everything I eat from there on.
Yeah, I remember there was a case. I don't know if it was in the 90s, but there was this guy. I think they call him the Burger Man or something like that. I don't remember it. I remember the
Hamburglar.
I don't remember the name they gave him, but I do remember the case that he had a burger truck and he would sell burgers to people, especially the people who would drive trailers. He was selling food and stuff. And people will always get sick from his burgers. And then they did like an investigation on like the food. People like came to see why the fuck is this food making people sick. Turns out that he would kidnap people and kill them and serve them people the meat that they killed and give them to people. Yeah, and give them to people.
Oh my gosh, so many crazy.
Yeah, and I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, and there was another story I heard too.
Why did that pepperoni pizza taste different?
Oh God!
Oh hell no! Don't even say that.
So this story is called, this video I'm gonna call it, because I don't want to give too many details about it. I'm gonna call it the vandalized crypt. So a crypt is like an area where they store bodies in, and like they have caskets everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's a crypt, just so you know. So this video is by Urbex Castronautica. It's a urban explorer video. They visited a cemetery in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and the cemetery is called Cementerio de la Plata. It was made and built in 1886 and holds a lot of historic and notable figures that rest there. This fucking video is crazy. They started exploring it like in the middle, in the daylight. They were showcasing the whole fucking like interiors and outside of the graves, and I don't know where they see a vandalized crypt, and while they're peeking into it, they see just like empty caskets. They see like just like everything that's like vandalized, and they see, which ironically they actually didn't see what was caught on camera. The comments caught it. And they went back and they showcased it again, like they re-uploaded a video and they like started showcasing what they saw, and it was insane because they were like, "We didn't see this, but now we see it, and we'll guarantee you that it's not fucking fake." Like first of all, yeah, it's real. So let me just show you the video. You didn't see it, right?
No, all I heard was like, ee.
I heard that too.
It's a cat. That one's a cat.
Wait, do one more time, one time.
But I'm gonna show you with this one.
Oh wow, yeah. Wow, I would have never caught that.
I saw it. Once you zoomed in a little bit, I kind of saw. I was like, wait, I saw something move out the way.
It's like it's peeking out, and then it peeks in, and it goes in, like peeking out, and it goes in. It's a white pale hand. And
oh heck no!
Like the story behind it.
No story. They didn't look at. You can see right there the black. Yeah, see.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
It's insane. When I saw that, they explained it. They started saying like, "Oh, like we don't hoax any of our stuff. What do you guys think if this is real?" They said, second of all, like to get inside that crypt is really hard. Like it was vandalized. I don't know if you guys,
especially
saw,
like trying to get in that little.
They
and
said
who would even want to like hide right there?
Yeah,
and they said it's very dangerous. Like if you stand on that, it will break. It will break. Like it's really old. It's really fucking old. Like if it will break.
I think like stuff like that. That's how you can be like, I don't think you can fake this. Like it's really hard to do something like that unless you.
I can do it.
Like edit it or something. But I think that's scary.
But the thing is, like they didn't catch it. The viewers caught it.
Yeah,
and
they
they
didn't
went back
notice
and they made a video about it. They were like, "We fucking found this, and it's crazy. Like, what do you guys think?"
That's crazy.
It's insane.
Have you ever caught anything on camera weird, like a ghost or something weird?
On camera, no, but I have like had that happen to me where I see like shadows like at my house or something or at night, and I kind of just like don't really think anything of it because
like
I'm kind of used to it.
Eyes, you see
yeah,
shit?
It's always like in the corner. Oh yeah, my cat. Well, my cat Charlie passed away. You know, in November, I think that was when we did that murder mystery video over there in Big Bear.
And you came back to a murder.
Yeah, my cat got murdered by coyotes. No, but I was. It's okay. R.I.P. R.I.P. I have his remains in my home.
R.I.P.
I got him cremated. Have his little picture up and everything. Oh. No, but yeah, but I was telling him how sometimes like I see Charlie, like I see him like a whole, you know. But like I'll be doing my makeup, I'll be doing something around the house, and I hear like his little bell that he used to have like on his collar. And then sometimes like on the corner of my eye I'll see like a little orange like shadow like if it's like
orange shadow.
Yeah, not shadow, but like I feel like I see my cat like walking, you know.
Oh,
but then when I look, obviously he's not there because he's dead, you know. But sometimes they say that like your cats, they could show like their presence to you by like you hearing like maybe like what they used to wear, or like seeing them like through the corner of your eye like if they're walking, or sometimes you can like maybe hear them like meow or something, you know. I don't know if I've heard him meow yet. But it's mostly I've just seen his little body like roam around the house, and I hear the little tinker.
That's actually pretty. I don't even know if that's scary or sweet.
Do you guys believe in that? Like
I do.
Like souls get trapped like inside like in an area?
I don't think so. I think that's just. I think.
I do.
I hope so.
Charlie's still there.
I feel like it's not really them, you know, that spirit, you know.
Damn, somebody else is in Charlie's.
I have a video about that.
Of a cat?
Not a cat.
Oh.
Charlie? Just kidding.
So this guy, he's showcasing a video of a car, and the story goes that there was his sister's car, and she recently passed away in an accident, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna sell this car," and a buyer wanted it, and he started showing off the car to the buyer, like saying, "Oh, like this is the car, this is, you know, this is this is that," like just showcasing the car. For the buyer, and the buyer sent him a text. He's like, "Hey man, you should look back at your video." And he hears this. Look at it.
Hey man, here's my sister's car. Just wanted to make this video so you could have a look at it. She still runs good. She's a little dirty. She has a lot of miles on her, but it can clean up nice. Here's the front and a little back. Here's some of the back. But I don't know, if you're interested, just let me know what you think.
Whoa, that's creepy. So the sister was murdered in that car?
She passed. I think she had an accident. I forgot how the story went, but she passed. And people were saying that her soul is now trapped in that car, and she's crying. Yeah, she's crying because of it.
I wonder how the buyer felt when he was listening to that. Yeah, I would have been like, actually, I don't want that car.
Imagine you're driving and then you hear it and then you die because of that?
Yeah, you're driving here.
Keep your damn car.
Never mind. I don't. You can keep it, bro.
I don't need a car that bad.
You honestly think like he sold the car?
Fuck, man.
Maybe without the audio.
You know what I think?
Smooth the audio, bro.
Do you think like he actually like told people that when they were buying the car, like, hey, my sister passed away in this car, so
you should.
You know what I'm thinking?
Disclose that.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm
Hopefully,
thinking.
but
I don't think he sold it because he probably feels bad that his sister's probably still in that car. You know.
What if he needed the money and that's why he was selling it?
I don't know. I feel like I would have kept it just because I feel like my sister's in there. You know, I wouldn't want to give that away.
My sister would have wanted me to sell that car and make some good money.
I don't know.
My sister knows I'm broke right now.
that's just sad. Like hearing tears like
guys,
that.
I'm sorry, guys. We're sorry.
Right now.
Guys, we're sorry. We're not making fun of this man and this sister. We're cracking jokes
Damn,
to make
but her
it.
soul was literally still.
This is awful. Yeah, there's just so many comments of people saying like,
you know, you could like crush cars. You think he did that?
Yeah,
there's people in the comments that are like, there's this comment that says, get in that car, tell her she has passed. She doesn't know this. Her soul is trapped. Tell her to go to God.
Is it? That's another thing too.
Ooh.
That sometimes souls don't know that they're dead and they're wandering around.
Yeah,
That's
there
true.
was a like a romantic movie. It was a rom-com about a girl who died and she didn't know she was dead and she was walking around her house like she was alive, and some guy was living in the house because he bought it after she died, and she would like confront him like, you need to get out of my house, and he'd be like, who the fuck are you, and then she'll disappear and then come back out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why are you so close to me, bro? Damn.
Some people,
But like I know with houses you do need to disclose it because if you sell a house,
like you do have to.
you have to. If like somebody dies in a house, you need to
you have
disclose
to.
that there was a death in the house. Yeah.
You know what I found out that one of my bosses told me that if someone dies outside the house, you don't have to tell them someone
Only
died
if it
on
was
the property.
inside?
Only if it was inside. Literally, if once they step out that door and they collapse and died outside the house, you can't tell them.
So you're good to sell a house in Compton.
You know, that's funny that you just reminded me of this story that some guy told me and Efren.
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
And
I was literally gonna say, do we have that picture still?
He never sent me the picture, but I'm pretty sure if I ask him, he'll send it to me. So this guy, he works in real estate. He does investments. He finds houses and he invests in them and he flips them and he fixes them and he sells them. That's what he does for a living. He makes a lot of money. I remember one time they had an event. It was like a meeting to discuss an event they're gonna have. So me and Efren went to that meeting to film their meeting, and there was a part of the meeting that they couldn't film. It was like we can't talk about this on camera. It's like involved money, insurance, whatever, blah blah blah. So they had me and Efren wait outside. They got like Airbnb to have their meeting in. So we didn't mind stepping outside because the view was beautiful. The backyard had a pool. It was awesome. So me and Efren,
super nice.
So you weren't in it.
where
You didn't hear nothing.
of the meeting.
They were talking about.
No. We were there. We were talking like, oh, what should we bring? What kind of food? Blah blah blah. But when it got to like insurance and money and stuff, they didn't want that on camera. So they told us if we can step out and like go outside and do whatever we want to do. We could have stayed in there and here, but they're like, you guys can step out. You guys can stay.
They just said, you don't have to record this.
Yeah.
We
So
just stepped out.
and we actually filmed a skit that day. And once we finished filming that skit, we sat down. We were just chilling, and the guy came out. He wasn't part of the meeting. His wife was. So he came out. He walked up to us. He was like, "Hey man, like, how's your guys' YouTube and all that?" Because he knows that we do YouTube. I was like, "It's doing good, bro. We're doing this thing called Scary Shit. We talk about scary stories." Like, "Oh, you know what's crazy, bro?
He's like, let me show you something fucking
Let me
scary.
show you something fucking scary." And he pulled out a picture. And before he showed us, he's like, "Let me tell you the background of it." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Maybe you guys can use it one day, or whatever." So he told me that he was investing in a house. It was like an old property, and he had like an old elderly couple living in it, right? And he was trying to buy it and then sell it. And then one night, when he went to go to the house to talk to them about the house and stuff, they said that sometimes they hear people walking up in the roof, or sometimes they hear the doors being unlocked and open and people coming in and out of the house late at night. And he's just like, really? And in his head, he's like, they're fucking lying. Like, these people are fucking tripping. That was his feeling, that was his thought. So then he just said, don't worry about it. We'll change the locks, blah, 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 blah. He leaves. The next day he comes back he's like, so you guys ready to sell? Like, what else do we need for the process? And they said, we need to get out of here as soon as possible. That's what the owner said. We need to get out of here. He was like, why? What happened? He said, last night, they set up Ring cameras. So they said last night my husband was asleep in the living room
on the
couch, like sitting up like this, asleep. And one of the Ring cameras captured someone walking into the living room, standing over him, watching him sleep for like 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
And walks out of the living room. And he caught it on Ring camera, and he screenshotted it. And the guy, the person who walked in looked like a creature. It was all bald with like little pieces of hair coming out of their head. And their clothes were all ripped up. And he walked in, and you can see the guy like dead asleep, and he walks in, stares at him, and then walks out.
Oh heck.
And then they check the AC. They look up on the roof to see what's going on, and they see a bunch of cables and stuff ripped up on the roof.
And he told us, he was like, I think they're living inside the fucking house.
Yeah, he said, I think this person, whoever it is living in the house, because they found evidence of like cables being ripped, the AC, like one of these little things.
I don't know.
I'm hearing whispers, bro. I'm hearing whispers.
It was like when you're telling the story, bro, like there's literally a sound that was right here.
So who's gonna carpool with me to my house? Because I'm not trying to drive by myself.
I'm being dead ass. I heard whispers. That's why I looked over there.
No, here's the crazy. You know the little vents, like the air vents that you have in your house? Yeah. He said that the bolts were off.
Oh heck no.
And then this is what he said and once he saw that, he said he got chills all over his body. He felt scared. Like he said, I truly felt he's a tough guy. Like if you see him, be like, oh, this guy is tough, you know?
Yeah.
Like a macho man. And he said he felt fucking scared.
Bro, I'm scared right now.
No, he said he felt scared, and he said this to the owners. He said, okay guys, we're gonna get you out of here by Friday. It was like on a Wednesday. He's like, we're gonna get you out of here by Friday. If you guys want, you guys can leave tonight. I'll get you guys a little place, an apartment, motel. I'll get you guys out. We'll sell it, but we're gonna keep this between us. Like we're not gonna say on the contract. We're not gonna say anything.
We're not gonna disclose nothing.
We're not gonna disclose any of this. As soon as you guys leave, I'll change all the locks.
I'm telling you, I heard whispering.
Should we go like find out what it is?
No, I don't want to go.
Yeah, you can go figure it out.
So this is what
I never come back.
So he said that he's like, we're gonna change all the locks. We're gonna fix the roof. We're gonna fix everything. We're gonna flip it, and whatever's in here, we're gonna try to get rid of it. Okay. He's like, we're gonna try to get rid of it, and then he ended up disclosing it, and he ended up selling it. The house.
He did disclose it?
No, he didn't disclose it. He just said that the house is this.
The next owners.
And he sold it. And I remember he showed me the picture. It was so weird. I'm gonna try to get it out of him and see if he can give it to me.
Yeah.
And
how, describe it. How was it or what?
But the thing is,
it was weird. Yeah, it was really weird.
It was weird because it was like you know how Ring camera, like when it shows at night, it's like kind of bluish, bluish. I mean whispers.
I heard that too.
Or like something like a.
I should have brought my rosario or something.
You told me you were gonna fucking bring it. I hear. No, but the thing is that
holy water in my room.
Blood of Jesus, my boy.
The thing that he said that like kind of like he was like, I think they're living in the house. He said because he said that, and he said the other reasons were that because the gate is really fucking hard to get through. Like it's a gated house. Like it's really gated. Like you can't like it's really hard like to get in, huh? Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Are you serious?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I looked at, I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" I was like, "Get the fuck away from me."
Yeah, me and Efren were like, "Damn, that's fucking." Me and Efren were like, "What the fuck?" When he showed the picture, it was weird, bro. Yeah. It was so weird.
Imagine they are living in between the walls.
This is the best way I could describe the person, because you guys have to see the picture. But this is the best way I could describe the person that he looked like. If this is the best way. Have you guys ever seen the movie Barbarian?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't.
No, you haven't seen it. So, oh shit, then you're not gonna know.
It reminds me of like a Chewbacca looking guy.
Ever pull up a picture of Barbarian and show them how that person looks, and that's how that person exactly looks.
Barbarian.
That's how they kind of look like, their hair and their body.
Scary.
Obviously, they didn't look exactly like that, but that's kind of like the similar look they had.
Back of their head, like if they were like
on crack or something. Yeah, like they were on crack or something, and they were losing hair and they were tripping out.
And the fact that they just like stared him down, probably just breathing on him, and then just.
It was so weird, dude.
The couple did leave?
Yeah, they left. They didn't say. They were like, we don't want to be here no more. Once they saw that footage, they're like, we're out. Because he got him a motel the next day. Like that same night, he got him a motel. He moved them out. And he sold the house. He said that's probably the house is the quickest house he ever gave away.
Damn, a quick sell.
It was a quick sell. That shit was crazy, bro. And then, you know what's crazy? I do remember one time there was a story that I watched on YouTube way back in the day. That this guy, he said he'll come home. He worked, I think, at a hospital or something. I don't remember, but he worked really late, and he'll come home really late. and he'll come home, he'll go to sleep, and he'll wake up in the next morning, and he'll see like his fridge open or food disappearing or shit being misplaced and stuff. He felt like this shit was weird. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm barely even home. Who's eating my shit, you know? So he set up a camera, and he came home one time, and he went to sleep, and he woke up, same shit. Food was gone. Fridge was open. Shit was misplaced. And then he checked the camera, and there's like a big ass vent on the wall right here. And there was a lady opening it and getting out of the vent and coming down, eating his food, peeing in the sink, taking shit from his kitchen and going back in and closing it. And it turns out it was a homeless lady who lost her house, and she was living in the building.
There's a name for those people.
Squatters.
No. Another name, like where they specifically like go inside someone's home and find like an area where like the homeowners typically don't go in, and they hide in there.
Intruders.
No, fuck, there's a fucking name for them. I should Google it.
Yeah.
But anyways, continue.
That was scary when I saw. You can even see the video. I'll put the video right here of the lady like coming out, getting shit, and then go back up. It was so weird. It was so fucking creepy.
Our viewers or the people are listening, they're like, damn, I gotta fucking check my attic now.
Dude,
go check your shit, bro.
You gotta check your shit, dude. That's crazy. So I have a video that's based in Argentina. There's this guy.
Argentina in this episode.
So
Messi.
there is this couple that was driving down the road, and it was a haunted road. And they were driving, and they saw like a figure in the corner of the road just walking, and it was weird. It was a weird shaping person. So they stopped and they started recording it, and it was walking really weird, like kind of like a cartoon like walking, you know. And then they were like, what the heck? And then they got scared, like, just leave. As they were driving away, they were recording it, and you can see that this thing didn't have a head.
It was a body?
It was just a body, like a straight pointing like
That's
neck
lit.
with no head.
That's dope as fuck.
And then just drove off. It was just weird. Let me show you guys.
What the heck?
Let me see this shit. What the fuck is that?
It looks like a
Zoom
it looks like a thumb,
Hold on,
like
hold on. You'll
for a
see.
head.
It's gonna zoom in right now.
Y ahora ve que paramos y...
Ay, lleven las puertas.
The couple sees this strange individual walking towards their vehicle as they're reversing away. But as the couple decides to drive by this person to get a better look, they realize he doesn't have a face. The video was submitted by a couple to a news station in Argentina after witnessing this strange faceless entity wandering the night.
And the crazy part is they put it on the news. It was on a news outlet and everything. So it was fucking weird. People in the comments said it looked like the thumb from Spy Kids, like how you guys were saying.
Like a thumb,
yeah, it was fucking weird. Imagine seeing that shit, seeing a fucking figure walking like that.
What do you think? Alien?
I don't know.
Or
the way it was walking was weird. I think it's fake.
Oh, that's what is this a real or fake video?
Yeah, I think it's fake. I think it's fake.
And people claim that when they get this certain room, they claim that they see a little boy or someone in like the window, and they always go check it out. They hear like screaming and crying and everything. So a lady posts it on social media of her literally like recording the room, and this is what she captures.
Aquí más cerquita. Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se ve, se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver a esa habitación. Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué se ve. ¡Ah!
Ay, no manches.
Damn. What was that noise? The door closed. I think the bathroom door or something.
Scary. So they're just
Damn, you
visiting
scared
and
me,
they're
Priscilla.
staying there?
You
Yeah.
screaming. You fucking
Well,
scared
she
the
scared me.
I think something in the bathroom fell or something.
Probably.
That's scary.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
The kid from Scary Movie.
Yeah, Grudge.
The Grudge.
The Grudge.
Yeah.
Little boy?
Someone just
The
watching
one that's on the
window.
stairs?
That's a scary ass face.
Yeah.
Zoom it in, bro. Zoom it in. Zoom it in.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. I would check out of that house.
I would never even. Oh man, those eyes don't even show me the eyes. Reminds me of the black eye,
Anyway,
the
those are
black eye
funny movie
children
now.
right
I
there.
think it's real or fake.
I think it's real.
Probably real.
If it's in Mexico, some shit like that happens. I'm pretty sure it's
I don't
real.
know.
Stuff like that
I would
happens in
want to
Mexico
say
all the time.
fake. You wanna know why? I hate those type of videos where they walk in a room and they stay like still for 1 second and then they check it out, because they can hide like right here on the right and they're just like, hurry up, get the fuck out.
Like, so this
Even if you're faking something, I feel like I'll still be scared because we're trying to fake something, but I'm still scared. Like,
And then
damn,
your
imagine
brain's
this shit
gonna
was
start-
real. Like,
But like
You
she's
think
so
it's real?
like she was scared, but why was the fuck was she so brave to go up there at first? Like, you saw the face. If you saw that face, man, I'm not going up there. I'm not going up there. I'm like, I saw a face and like, fuck that. Like, I'm out of here.
and during the day,
people
Especially by
claim
during the
like
day.
there's like a screaming or like a little boy.
Oh.
I think we should end it right there. I think that's good. That was a good
Got some more
episode.
videos, but you're gonna see the next scary shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I got
See
more
you guys
videos
in the
too.
next scary shit. Thank you, Priscilla, for coming.
Thank
we
you
really
for having me.
appreciate
Shaking
it.
heads now.
Priscilla, you want to say something to the people? Promote anything? Have fun.
Okay, I don't know.
Say
Say
what's up.
something. Well, we're already halfway through the year, guys. Post your content. All right. 'Cause I haven't posted.
Yeah, because you haven't posted. You went MIA, girl.
No, but I'm back.
This is the first time we see Priscilla since the last podcast. No,
No.
we did
One at Raymond's?
Went to Raymond.
yeah, since we
Oh,
remember that was the
yeah,
last
but
time we
it's
seen
been
you.
a while. Like I think good 2-3 months already.
You left like right away, huh? You didn't go out to eat?
No, she had to go home. She, had to
She
go
hated us. She didn't want us. She
was like Mexicans
Oh, it was
still.
a drive, but yeah, it was late too. It was far as fuck too.
Yeah, it was a mission for all of us to get there, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming. Really appreciate
you,
it.
but yeah.
You know, I hope you like scary shit. I hope you got scared. Hope you felt something. You know, we should
Yeah,
play
I
some
did
good
get
music
scared.
on the way back.
The scariest video.
For me, it was that last one.
I think mine was better. I'm just saying.
I think they all had their own thing.
Their own little vibe.
Yeah, their own little.
Dude,
vibe.
I
Like
didn't-
the human flesh. You know.
I think
Mine was better.
You know what? Yours was.
I think
Yours
mine
made
was
me
better.
yell. Yours made me like scream.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably that
Well,
one. Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and check out the last Scary Shit episode and Scary Shit Adventures. Subscribe to our Patreon. Use our code SEATGEEK. A kickback crew to you, SEATGEEK. I'm sorry.
Use our code
Use
Kickback
it.
Crew on SeatGeek to get $20 off your first purchase.
Perfect. See y'all soon. Peace.
Bye.